Right then guys, I'm back out in the Peak District. I've just finished work. We're down in Castleton and I'm hopefully going to have a cheeky bivvy up on Winnats Pass. The weather today is superb, so it's bound to be busy out, so I might have to set up a little bit later. I should get a superb sunset. Tomorrow morning I've got to be up super early to get back to work, so I'll be up around 5 o'clock so I can get back down to the car for 7 o'clock, but on a bonus we'll get a super sunrise. The weather this weekend is perfect. Right, I'm going to get my stuff together, then I'll bring you back. So we're all geared up now. We're just approaching the bottom of Winnats Pass. There's not many clouds in the skies and it's super warm, to be fair. It's 20 past 6. I'm going to get my gear set up, hopefully get some great views and get my beers out. Looking forward to today. So it's the 4th wild camp of the year. I'm off next week, so I'm back in work tomorrow. Got one more day at work, then I'm off for a week. And I'm taking my 2 lads to this place where you can do some bushcraft and do a bit of wild camping. And we can't wait for that. Right, because I haven't got a lot of time, I've come the most direct route. Unfortunately, the most direct route is the steepest. So I'm parked just down there. I need to get up to the top of this hill. I don't know if you can see from the GoPro, but it's a super steep hill, so I'm zigzagging all the way up. Ideally, I'd have gone up Winnats Pass a little bit and gone around the back. But because it's 6:30 now, it could have been 7:30. I want to see some of the sunset. I know the sunset's around 8, but I just want to be set up ready, to see it. So best get a move on. I'm glad I brought some beers though. Really, really warm. But it'll be worth it for the views. So if any of you don't know the Peak District, behind there, so not there but behind it is Mantor, and this is the ridge all the way to Loose Hill, and right in the distance, if you can see Win-Hill. Then on the skyline you can see Stanage Edge, so you can see how clear it is. But it's super busy today. Everyone's enjoying the outdoors. You won't believe how steep this hill is. I came down it the other week, that was hard enough, so going up it, yes, very steep. Originally I planned to do this last weekend, but I didn't feel too great, so I cancelled it, which I'm glad I did because the weather's much better this weekend. I'm going to enjoy it a little bit more. Right then guys, I'm back up on top of where I'm going to be camping in this area. I've just got to find somewhere suitable. A little bit sweaty now. Really happy that there's no one else camping up here. I thought there could be a few people up here me coming later on. But the views are brilliant on here, I'll just show you some of them. So if you look down there, that's where the Speedwell Carrying car park is. And it's fantastic. We've got Elbow Ridge just in front of us, and the little Winnats Pass, and just popping up in the distance is Mantor, and there'll be a lot of people on there watching the sunset. When I first got up here earlier on, I did find a little spot I think could be suitable, but because we've got plenty of light left, don't want to set the camp up too early, so I'm going to check out a few other spots that I saw when I came walking here last. Can't believe how good the weather is. I expected there to be more people wild camping up here. It does get really popular in the summer, but you have to set up really late and start early. But that doesn't really bother me because I'm setting off really early anyway, and it's getting on towards 7 o'clock now. So look at that. That's going to be my view from tonight. You've got the Winnats Pass behind me, Manto in the distance. It's really weird around here because Winnats Pass is all limestone. Just over in the distance you've got like your Stanage Edge area, and that's all griststone. So it's as if this side of the valley it's all limestone, and of the far side of the Peak District it's all the griststone. I much prefer the griststone, it's much grippier. Limestone can become polished and shiny really quick. But look at them views. The only problem camping where I'm wanting to camp is obviously it's really popular around here. Just across Winnats Pass on the other side of it I can see people still waiting for the sunset. So if I set off too early they'll be able to see me really close to the road, so it's more like a stealth camp than a wild camp. I don't want to be told to move on in the middle of the night. So I think I'm just going to have to leave it as long as I can before I set up. Obviously I'll still set up in the light, but there's no point rushing it and spoiling tonight. I bet there's a lot of people on Kinder tonight. Even though there's clouds, the clouds are very high, so they're not low. Sometimes on Kinder the clouds seem to gather quite a lot. Some days you can go on and you can see for miles, and the next day you wake up the clouds that low, unless you've got a compass. There's no features up there and you can get lost quite easy. So I can see two people in the distance right behind me over there. I don't know which way they're coming yet, so just to hold on. Hopefully they don't come round this way. So you can see it's sunsetting now. Look at the views behind me. So originally I was going to camp in my bivvy bag under my tarp. I don't really want to be camping out on the top. I feel a bit exposed to a lot of people about. So I found a nice little cave. I'll still be in my bivvy bag, but I might not use the tarp. I'll bring you back when I get there, but it's a cheeky little cave. And it gives a bit more feeling about being up in the mountains. Could be on an alpine route. So yeah, I'll bring you back, guys. Right, so where I'm thinking of camping is still on top of Winnats Pass, but it's in that little cave there just behind me. I just hope I don't roll over and fall out. So you can see if I roll over down there I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, and I'll be in a bit of a mess. So it's a good job I've only got 2 beers. But up here where I'm camping, it's fairly flat. I've just got to move some rocks. And you can see the road's just down there. So I'll get set up and I'll show you what I've got. So I'll show you my little setup, what I've got in this cave. You can see the view behind me. Look at that, it's amazing. I've had to put my jacket on, it's getting a bit cold. Originally, like I said, I was going to use the silt out one, but where I've camped, I'm in like a little cave, so you couldn't really use one. I don't really need one, I've got a lot of shelter. So I'll just show you my setup. So you can see I'm going old school alpine style. I've just got my bivvy bag, so it's a RAB micro bivvy. It's the event one. So just to show you on there, I don't know if you can see it, so it's the alpine micro bivvy. Then I've got my Summit 400 XL sleeping bag, seat Summit pillow, then I've just got an X-Speed sim mat underneath. I have also got the RAB ground cloth just to give me a bit more protection in case I roll over. I don't want to get all mucky and everything. So yeah, it's just a little basic setup, but I can't complain. These some guys what have just turned up in there with their wild camping gear, and they're camping on the top, but there's 2 of them together. I didn't want no hassle, I just wanted to be out of the way. But to be fair, this spot I've got is superb, really happy with it. So I'm just going to go back onto the top and drink one of my beers. So I've just got two little tipples for tonight. I've just got this first one, they're both Hawkshead's beers. It's the Easy Session. I'm not a big drinker to be fair, but brought two with me. So just let's go and have a look at some of the views and catch the rest of the sunset. Just behind me, we've got Manto just over there, and in the distance we've got Kinder. And I can see already there's quite a lot of people still on Manto. I can see 5 people at least, and there's some other people walking up. Literally speaking, they go for the view. I mean, you've got a brilliant view over the P District, over the Oak Valley. Obviously when it goes dark and the street lights are on, you'll see Old Castleton, and in the distance we'll see Havisage. But it's amazing. I'm looking forward to getting my GoPro out, taking some long exposures of my campsite, because where I'm camping is like in a little outcrop. It's a mini cave as such, so with long exposure with a light behind it, you should get some really good photos. I'm super glad I come. I was like in 2 minds whether to come tonight. I didn't really know whether I was going to come, because it's much easier to go home, get in a nice warm bed than sleep on a mountainside. Sometimes when I come wild camping I do get quite bored, so doing this YouTube, even though you guys aren't here, it helps take my mind off things and helps me, it feels in a way that I'm with someone else. That's why I'm probably talking nonsense to the camera a lot, to be fair. But yeah, it's the first time out in my new sleeping bag, that Summit 400 XL. I had that Ascent 900, but now it's getting warm, it's a bit too warm for that. So I wanted a lightweight down sleeping bag. I've got a synthetic sleeping bag as well, which is lighter than my 900, but it's not as light as what that Summit is. Right then, obviously you can see it's nice and dark out here. Took some amazing night photos. I'll put some of them in this video. So I've done some really good long exposures, really happy with that. I think now it's just before 10 o'clock and I've had nothing to eat yet, so I've got a fire pot meal, Ozo pasta bolognese. I haven't tried this one before, just boiled it up on my jet boil. I'm just going to grab some of this, watch a bit of Netflix on my phone because I've got 4G. But I tell you something, it's amazing out here. Obviously the moon is full, and to be fair, just down in Winnats Pass, cars keep coming past and it's quite soothing. It'll make me fall asleep. I can fall asleep on any noise really, rain, anything. It just makes me just fall to sleep. So I'm going to have a really good night's sleep here tonight. It's very warm. Like I say, I've only got a base layer and I've got this Xenon jacket on, which is a Prime Loft base jacket. But super warm and toasty. So cheers Tom for giving me this today at work. One of the lads who works for me says, do you want to know from shop? Says, get me a can of Coke. I hate going camping and just having water. Something about it, I don't know, when you're up in hills, you wild camping, sometimes you just crave for sugar. So says, give me a can of Coke tonight. I'm going to enjoy it. I've had them 2 little beers. Don't worry guys, these tins will be coming back with me tonight, tomorrow morning, sorry. And going in the bin or the recycle, so I'm not going to be leaving the rubbish around like a lot of people do. That's brilliant. Cheers Tom. So it's just about cooked. Let's have a look. Let's see what it tastes like. It's alright, it's edible, don't get me wrong. I don't know if you can see it. Just a pasta mush, a bit of bolognese. Mix it up a little bit. It'll keep me full, ready for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I've got to get up early and go back to work. The outdoors are really my escape, really, from everything. I've talking to a guy when I was on the camp, the guy I mentioned before. I've got his name already, and he was saying really, he says he deals with the outdoors, uses the outdoors to deal with getting away from everyday life, and sometimes you need that space, you know. If you're doing the same thing all the time, you need to be able to escape from yourself. I know I'm babbling on a bit, but It's true. This is something I look forward to. Love getting outdoors. I'll definitely camp here again. Really impressed. Really close to where I'm parked. Superb spot. Really nice location, it's amazing. I'm all set up for a great night's sleep. I've got my down sleeping bag, my super warm sleep mat, and my bivvy bag. I'm going to get tucked up inside this bivvy bag. I am getting a little bit warm with this jacket on. I might have to take it off. I am leaving my hat on because I'm not blessed with air. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Yeah, I've enjoyed this adventure. It's only a mini adventure. I've got to go back to work in the morning, but I'm going to bring you guys back when I get up, so hopefully you can see a brilliant sunrise. I'm sure tonight I'm going to have a brilliant sleep. I think it's around 11 o'clock. It's so warm, it's untrue. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back in the morning. So it's morning time now, guys. I'm just having a brew. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of cloud invasion. It's 5 to 6, there's plenty of people up here now taking photos, so it's time to back up and get down. After I've had this brew, I'll show you guys the beautiful cloud invasion we're having at the moment. I'll get back down to the car and get ready for work. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every week I'm trying to upload different videos. Now it's getting warmer, I'll be up in the hills, much more. I'm concentrating on that side of the YouTube instead of my review side. Guys, we all packed up now. Had a tidy up, got my rubbish. I want to get off. There's quite a few people up here now. Unfortunately, the clouds invaded us, so we might not see no views. I've had a fantastic time. I need to get back down to the car, have a quick wash, get changed and get ready for work.